So Yadavacharya, he appeared to be a very great scholar. So Ramanujacharya approached him. But within a few days, he recognized that this Yadavacharya was a Mayavadi, was an impersonalist. Externally, he used to speak on the Vedanta, but his mood was that of an impersonalist, that God has no form, God has no name. And it's a very mind-boggling philosophy. It's a very mind-boggling philosophy filled with word jugglery of the scriptures. So Ramanujacharya understood, well, this is not what I'm looking for. But he didn't quit his service immediately. He continued. But anytime and every time Yadavacharya diverted from the main line discussion and gave his own purport by word jugglery, it was Ramanujacharya who used to cut very boldly. The first instance, there are so many instances, but respecting time, I would just speak about a few instances. In the first instance, when Yadavacharya was speaking on the scriptures, he spoke on an aphorism from the Aitareya Upanishad, which went as Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. What does Satyam mean? Absolute truth. What does Jnanam mean? Knowledge. What does Anantam mean? Unlimited. And what does Brahma mean? Ultimately, God. So the meaning in the Vaishnav sense was that the Supreme Lord is an abode of ultimate truth, absolute truth, all knowledge, and he is unlimited. This was the meaning. But Yadavacharya, he gave his interpretation, his explanation, saying that just like a cow cannot simultaneously have no horns, broken horns, and full horns at the same time, God at the same time simultaneously cannot have a form and be formless. Cannot have qualities and be without qualities. Cannot be near and cannot be far. This duality cannot exist. We understand the Supreme Lord stays in his eternal abode, very far away, and at the same time stays very close to us in the form of Paramatma. We understand this inconceivable duality. But he was speaking against all this. He said, therefore, you cannot have this concept. God cannot have variegatedness. Ramanujacharya immediately got up. He cut his spiritual master argument by saying, I have something to offer in response. Look at a flower in this world. It has color, it could be red in color. It has texture, where it could be soft. And it has fragrance. When something material from this world can have multiple qualities all at the same time, oh spiritual teacher, are you telling me the origin of all of this cannot have different qualities at the same time? I don't agree to this. Look at the sun, oh spiritual master. It has light and heat at the same time. So how do you say God cannot have different qualities and variegatedness in his names, form, qualities, and pastimes? And to this, Yadavacharya had no response, because he knew that what Ramanujacharya was saying was a brilliant response. While other students were simply noting down what the teacher was explaining, here was Ramanujacharya understanding, comprehending the whole philosophy, and counteracting with the right Siddhanta. So Yadavacharya said, how dare you challenge my argument? But in response, he had nothing, so he kept quiet.